Hey, it's David and Sherry Bree Slippers. It's the end of the week, and it is a mess outside right now, isn't it?
You could say it's the beginning of the week, too.
It could be the beginning of the week. It is Sunday. I guess it's the end of the week, the beginning of the week. I don't know which one it is. But we're watching a monsoon outside right now, though.
Yeah.
And so we're not outside. We're actually inside today. So
Wouldn't want to be outside.
we wouldn't want to be outside today. Although we could. It would just be really wet. But so we had a good week again. We're almost at $1,000 for the sales for this week. So definitely happy about that. Sales kind of were a little slow yesterday, but then they just kind of started popping today. So we sold a lot of one thing, and we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about some stuff getting ready to come up and what's going on and how we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. So let's talk about that and let's get into it.
Find it, flip it, ship it, wear Breeze Slippers. Keep it moving. Find it, flip it, ship it, repeat. Breeze
All right, so we actually have 14 orders going out today. Well, we'll pack them today. They'll go out tomorrow. I think half of them came in today. It's been a crazy busy day. It's just like been cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. We've both been busy. We've been trying to get stuff ready. We have to make a little trip to Iowa here pretty soon. And so we're gonna have to put the store on vacation, which I hate doing, but we've had okay luck with putting it on vacation in the past. So the stuff will still be listing every day, and we'll still, we'll still get some sales. We're going to leave on the sales, but just makes for a lot of work when we get back. Last time we went on vacation, I think we had 20-something sales when we got back. So, which is good. We hope we get that many sales. But it's a lot of stuff to get ready. But we've been trying to get some work done. I think I've basically drafted. Between yesterday and today, over 100 items. So I have just been drafting like crazy, trying to get stuff ready to go up. So
Explain how you do that.
I just like anybody, just take pictures of it, and I'd either do a sell similar, or I will just use my ChatGPT. And I'll put a picture in there and say, give me a listing. It'll give me a listing, I'll drop it in the listing, and then it really takes just a few minutes. I mean, I can go pretty quick on it and still drop everything in there and get the photos and get out of it. So I mean, I'm less than a couple minutes a listing, and sometimes even faster than that, just kind of depends. But I'll sit down probably tonight while I'm relaxing and watching some TV, or we're gonna watch something, I'm sure. And I will probably finish up some of those drafts and then put them into actual schedule and stuff. So, but we had a lot of sales. We can talk about that. I think we're almost at 1,000, but $350 just this weekend. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good with it. But I'll tell you what we sold a lot of, and we'll go through those first and get them out of the way. First one I sold. So I'm running a 30% sale on this thing right now. These are the adult magazines. I actually sold the only 2 of these, so sold it not to the same person, but those went out for $2.65 each. Each one gets $7.99 shipping. So that apparently must have been a really good month for having 2 people almost simultaneously buy them. It was
like
crazy.
A few hours of
So
each other.
yeah, it was so close. Then we sold this one, which is March 2002, and I don't know who it has. Kira Kenner on it, and Dasha. What the heck's her name? Dasha? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know who these people are, but they're $2.65, $7.99 shipping again. And then, not to be outdone, this one as well. So this one right here with July 2006 with Vita La Dolce Vita Guerrera. Anyway, that one. And not to be outdone, this is the second one of this one I sold, though. This is September 1999. And it is Sable on the front cover. I probably can't see that very well, but anyway, it's Sable 2, the rematch. And it got Chris Rock interview, which that actually might be good. Anyway, and the pro football forecast for 1999.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah.
Could use that now.
Could use that now, right? If you had a time machine, I guess. Go back in the future. So those went out, and so like I said, there's a 30% sale going on right now. So those are going out for $2.65. I'm still making money on them. What did I say that total? I think for each of those were like 67 cents or something like that. But anyway, Sherry remembers the day I called her.
Yeah.
I said, "You're not gonna believe what I got," and she's like, "What?" I go, 100 and almost 200 and something.
Yeah.
200. I was 200 Playboys, and she was like, "You what?" So.
Yeah.
I said,
know.
well, they sell, you know.
Oh, well.
No, they sell.
It is
But
what
I
it
can
is.
tell you this much, I won't buy them anymore unless they're like really old, because if they're like some older ones, some of those sell very, very, very well. But these, I just got tired of photographing them. It was just kind of old after a while. So I was ready for them to be done. So, and I'm ready for them to go because I really need that space back. So, all right, let's see.
Takes up a little.
Takes up
corner.
a lot. What a little corner there, and it's just kind of taken up right there where my fish tank used to be. All right, what else do we got?
That one you can't really see.
Can't really
'cause it's all
see it.
wrapped up.
Yeah, but this one is one of the. This is some more media that I picked up when I did that a buy at the veterans house that they were selling and trying to make money for him. So this is part of that whole buy. Didn't get a lot for this. I didn't think I would. It's the Garth Brooks Entertainer DVD 5-disc set with the 10, 1991 and 2005. So it covers his, you know, more or less some of his career, but it didn't get much for it. I took an offer of $12. It does have free shipping. So, but it's gonna go media mail. Again, I'm into these for so little money that it doesn't really make a difference as much. So, and this was also part of that. This was the now this one actually is pretty good though. This one is Janis Joplin, the box set. So it's called Janis Joplin Janis box set. I don't know what it's called anyway, but it is like a 2 or 3 disc set, and it's got a little booklet in there. So it's cool. If you're a Janis Joplin fan or something, this would be great. And it's in good shape. So same sale, got it from that. But this one sold for $17.59. Again, it'll go out with free shipping, but it is media mail. And maybe just about $5, maybe, I don't know, maybe $6, less than $6. So again, we're still making money on them, so we're good. What's this one, hun? What's that next one? What do you got?
This looks like a car in the drive-in.
It
Elvis.
is. It's an Elvis car.
Drive-in Matchbox car.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty cool.
It's Elvis. Does have a little corner damage. I did note that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So this is a collector's Matchbox collection. Elvis Drive-In. It's the number 2 car, Blue Hawaii, 1961 Dodge Dart.
So those are like,
Yeah.
they're gone now.
Yeah.
Most drive-ins, I don't think
I don't think there's a drive-in anymore. It used to be one in
I think
Iowa.
there might be one.
There might have been one. We used to go to that one all the time. It was great. When I was a kid, those were awesome. Yeah, I miss drive-ins. Drive-ins were fun. Did you guys miss drive-ins? I don't know. They were fun. Nowadays, they used to have the day when you had to hang the thing on the window.
Yeah.
And
Now
then-
you just tune your
Now
radio.
you just tune your radio to it. So anyway, like I said, that's $22. It does go out with free shipping, but it won't be that much to ship. So some of the free shipping stuff that I still got going. What do we got here? In the realm of strange hats.
Hats.
I gotta tell you, I still don't understand sometimes.
It kind of means something to
It's got to mean something to somebody, right? So this is a home builder's hat, and unless you're S&A Custom Homes, maybe they have an S&A. Maybe that's their name. I don't know. What is their name? No. His name's it's not S or A. So maybe it's something else. But you know, I think sometimes too people do buy this because of the nostalgia factor. It is a foam hat.
It's older.
And it's not old, but it just looks old, and it's B&B on
Well, they
there.
don't
So
do that foam anymore.
not very much, no. But it is old looking. It is a trucker hat, and it has a flat bill. So I'm thinking maybe that's what people like about it. Did sell for $7.64. It will have $4.99 shipping on it, which is what I have on all my hats. So, and I don't know, I thought about it. I looked at it. I'm not going to raise it for the postal raise, because right now all those hats are actually selling for, the postal for those are a little more, they're going to be going up 30 cents. So for the hats, it's another 30 cents. So I'm just going to leave them as they are, because I'm so into these hats for so little amount. I'm still making money. As long as I'm not selling them for, $2 or something, we're good. But this one, interesting, actually. So this one sold for $11.99. It is got a logo on it called Atmosphere. It is new, appears to be new.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a flex fit.
Fitted.
It's a flex fit, large, extra large. It's new. It's got the label on it still. But I find these interesting because, like I said, I don't know. This person though bought it Friday night and then immediately canceled and said, I've got the wrong address. So he canceled it, and he said, I need to put the new address on, which is the right way to do it, right? When you if you have the wrong address, I mean, I have shipped to an address where they told me, and I didn't have any problems, knock on wood. But you have to be really careful with that, right? I mean, because eBay doesn't want to cover it. Although I have had eBay actually say that I was okay because the email stated that to do that. So eBay can read all your emails in case you don't know that. So, but anyway, $11.99. No, this one actually, yeah, $11.99 plus $4.99 shipping. It seems like that must be going somewhere weird though, because that seems like a lot. They paid $4.99 shipping. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like more tax. Maybe they're in a different state because it looked like it was a higher tax.
Texas.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or
So
like 8 and 9%.
could be a lot. So, but that was a pretty decent sale. Oh, here's the one. Do you remember this? You didn't. You were there. That was at the sale that we ran into Evie at.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this was brand new. It's called the Stinky Pig, and it's the Stinky Pig game. I don't know if it worked. Wait, can you hear it?
No. It's playing music.
It plays the music.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. So you probably have a little
And then
bit
it,
of time
and then
until
it farts,
the
yeah.
music runs out.
So it plays the music and it goes do 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 do, and then it goes. So I guess the game is whoever has it when it farts is the loser.
Is a loser.
Anyway, it's brand new. It was cute. I
And
mean,
you pass it around like hot potato.
I guess you do. You must. So it's like, so you pass it around and whoever has it. But it sold for $14.39. It will get free shipping, but this will go in a
That
nice
is
little.
hilarious.
But it is hilarious. We should have played it. Didn't think about it. So, all right. Oh, this is your favorite thing. You want to tell what this is?
Yeah, it is. The goblet from the Haunted Mansion.
Can't open it though. It's not. It's actually
sealed
it's
in there.
sealed. Yeah.
But it's really cool.
You can show them the picture on the front
Yeah,
though.
let's see.
So this is a Nesco Disney
yeah.
Showcase 7-inch Haunted Mansion chalice. And this is the second one we've sold recently. So this is the last one. So it
Yeah.
is the last of the last. So
It's really neat.
she has her own, and then
Yeah.
we gave away one as a gift, and then we had two
And
to
then we
sell.
had a couple
And I actually had
others.
3 to sell. So I've sold 3 over the course
But
of
it's
time.
got like stones in it.
But it's really cool. It's really, yeah, it's very
If you
beautiful.
like to collect
If you like
things, it's really
collecting,
pretty.
yeah, it's really cool. So we got $36.99 for that, and I think we got $6.99 shipping. I think. Nope, we got $8.99 shipping. Well, we're
Well, it's
making out like a
kinda heavy.
bandit.
It is a little heavy.
It is heavy though. So, but it's been sitting in our storage closet. So it's nice to see that finally go. And it's the last one. All right. Not to be outdone. We'll save the best for last.
Cake Mania.
Mania. Yeah, Cake Mania.
Cake Mania.
This was at, we got this Flea Across Florida.
Do you actually bake a cake on there?
Yeah, you bake a cake. Natalie had this game for a while. So anyway, it was kind of fun. So I guess you can bake a cake, but it is actually complete with everything in it. And so they had a whole bunch of these games. Was it Flea Across Florida? I don't remember. Anyway, I have to go back. I really need to put out some videos of our picking videos because we had fun.
We met neat people.
Oh, tons of times. It's great. And then, so this one's Cake Mania 3, Nintendo DS, video game, multiplayer, time travel, complete. I don't know what that means. But anyway, $14.99, and I think it's got $4.99 shipping on it. I want to say it does. I don't know. I can never remember the shipping, guys. I know I had something. Oh, I got $5.99 shipping on it. So yeah, most of my games have $5.99. And then finally, not to be outdone, but this one was a bit of a surprise. So when we were at Flea Across Florida a few weeks back, we went to a garage sale, and she had a bunch. I guess they started cleaning out storage units, and they had a bunch of games there, and there were some good games in there. Really, really good games in there. This was one of them. Now the case was destroyed. So this is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and it is from PlayStation 2. So when I looked this up, I saw games, and she knew it too because she had $70 on this game.
Hey.
She had $70, and there was no manual. It was nothing. It was just a disc and a broken case, and it did have an has a little bit of a mess down there, but it had a decent picture at least on that. So I was like, I can't pay $70 because there were comps anywhere from $50 to $100. I think a complete one was like $130 or something like that. So anyway, I just said, look, I put a whole bundle together, and I ended up getting the whole bundle for $50. And I knew that this was the game that was going to probably make my money back, because we sold some other games out of there as well. But this one, we got $104.99. It will have $5.99 shipping. And it's a, I wish it was an international order, but it's not. So I always say that. Yep. So crazy though, we made, so the total on the order is 120, but our take on it, our order earnings was only $97. So, but that's what happens. But anyway, so I guess that's some of that percent back we got. So that's not bad.
It's a popular game, though.
I guess, well,
popular character.
Well, it's popular character, yeah, but this game, I guess, is hard to find. So anyway, there's your bolo for the week, guys. If you see this, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
You can pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it. Budokai? Is that what it says? Budokai? Tenkaichi?
Budokai,
Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi.
Tenkai.
Ah, it's Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi.
Yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi. There you go. So anyway, I did put it in a new case though, and then moved everything over, and that did make it look nicer. The disc itself is perfect. It played well and everything. So yeah, $104. Man, I love those
Pretty
kind of
cool.
sales. Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So like I said, guys, $1,000 this week. So very happy, and I think that's the total orders of. We had 14 this weekend, just this weekend alone. So, and that's 27 orders for the week. And it's not done. We'll get a couple. We've been getting regular cha-chings all day long today. So
In the evenings.
so the
a lot of
evenings right
times,
before.
yeah.
So I don't know, what's getting the sales for us right now, I guess.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth
People
quarter.
are thinking
Christmas.
and-
Yeah. So I think too, I've also started a sale. Now, if you have a store, I do recommend do sales. Sales are great. I'm also I'm going to send out a coupon this probably first of the week, or maybe, I don't know, actually, I think I'm going to send it out the middle of next week when we're out of town. But we're going to send that out and add 15% off on their sale. So see if, we can entice them to do that too, but kind of let people know, hey, buy stuff. Buy stuff, so, and I am sending out an email too to talk about our channel. So I'm actually going to include that. You can't send out links in the eBay email system as far as the newsletter system, but you can tell them to look for you. So we're going to do that too. So if you're, if you see this video and you came as one of our buyers, hi, this is who we are. So we are small business owners, and that's what we do. But we work full time. This is our part time thing. So, but it's pretty good part time this right now. So very happy considering the month that we had previous where it was kind of slow. So, but it's picking up. So fourth quarter stuff, get it out there. Got newsletters going out. I think starting that sale pretty much helped, and we do multi-tier sales. So I'll run a 5% off on something, or 10%, 20, up to 25%. I never do 30% because I don't, I'd rather send out an offer and say, if it's 30% off and I want to give 30%, I'll say, here's an additional 5%. And that seems to get people. Matter of fact, at least 4 of these sales were ones that I sent the 5% on top of offer out. So it helped out a lot. What's going on with you? Anything exciting?
No.
It's been busy, guys. We've been trying to get stuff ready. We have
Trying to
clean up so that our dog sitter doesn't come in and just see a messy house. She stays here the whole time, and then our neighbors and stuff come over all the time. So there's always somebody around to watch the dogs and kind of take care of things while we're gone. Hate being gone that long, but so speaking of that, I probably will do a video. I'll probably do a video midweek. Probably won't get one until the weekend, just because we're going to be traveling. And then next week we'll do a video while we're there. I'm sure we will. So just be able to kind of catch up and say, here's what's sold, and put a bunch of pictures up, because we won't be here to ship it. So yeah, 14 things to ship tonight though. Wow, I love shipping. we had our auction.
A lot of prep.
Oh my gosh, we had our auction yesterday, and if you ever someday we should show what it's like to we should show the behind the scenes for an auction, what happens, but we should also show what happens after the auction, because it is a lot, but it's worth it, And if you haven't gone to that yet,
organized.
we have it good organized. But definitely go to dibdit.com. Use Breeze Flips. You can get $5 off your first $10 purchase. If you haven't done it yet, just go check it out. You don't have to sign up. Just go check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
we
fun
have a
to
blast.
watch.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, and you get on there, you can watch other people's auctions, and there's a lot of camaraderie and people. I mean, they're nice people. We don't have any problems there. But we had this entire table that we're sitting at covered with our auction because we organize it pretty well, and then we pull the sheets, and then we basically stack everything up, and then mark off the sheets and make sure everything's in there. But we had. There's 100 pounds of boxes in there, so they're going out tomorrow. So a lot of stuff. So I'll be making a pretty hefty trip over there to the drop-off point. But so there's going to be a bunch of orders, which is great. We love it. So, but it's fun and it's a lot of work, but we did okay. So auctions, like I had a really good comic auction last week, and then we had one that was okay, and then that Friday night. But we're going to take a couple weeks off though. So unless we decide if we buy a bunch of stuff up there, I don't know, maybe we'll do an auction. You never know.
It's a totally different.
Totally different market up there, So that's why I always love going sourcing in different places. And some of you guys that have done that or do that, I'm so jealous that people they get to go all over to source. So, but we are going to be making some sourcing trips. What I'm calling it a sourcing trip. It's actually my brother's wedding, but we're going to write it off as a business trip because we're going to source while we're up there. And then, you got to do what you got to do. And then we got to make a trip up to Augusta at some point and see our grandson and our daughter and our son-in-law and his family. And then, so we may do that. I don't know when, but we'll do sourcing while we're there. Last time we went.
It's going to go quick. The holidays will be
Oh, it's going to be before you know it, guys. So, and it's just going to be crazy, crazy, crazy busy. So you got to do whatever you can to make sales and just kind of keep things rolling. This is my favorite time of the year. I'm hopeful, looking at our numbers, Sherry, I think we're actually not bad. So if you look at this month compared to last year, we're actually 20% ahead. But if we look at the year over year, we're almost 8%, well 7%, a little over 7% ahead of where we were last year. But we're just kind of cranking up. So I think we'll hit our mark. I said before, I think last year we did, I don't remember what we did last year. So I think we did almost 30,000. No, we were just under 30,000. So our goal was to break that this year. I'm always happy if we do 10% more. So, but we're shooting for more. And then with Dibbed, I think we're gonna do pretty well this year. So we may actually end up owing taxes a lot more, a lot more taxes. So we'll see. Hey, that's the price of doing business. Uncle Sam. We got to pay Uncle Sam. You got to live in the great country. You pay great taxes. So anyway, that's pretty much everything that's going on, guys. I mean, it's going to be. It's going to be a busy week, a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be fun to see some family next week, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll get some videos out and do some shorts and stuff too, and kind of keep track of what is going on so we don't let it die. And if you have gotten this far and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Please subscribe. We need to. We're trying to get to 1,000, and we'll get there. But we've been steadily growing, and it's a lot of fun. And I hope I bring some value. I try to. I know Sherry's on here once a week.
I'm quiet.
She's quiet, but she likes to. You get her warmed up, and she's a jabberjaw then. So you just got to get her going a little bit. So, but anyway, like I said, we're a partner. It's interesting too. I know there's a lot of people out there that are solo. They're doing this by themselves, or they got a spouse that's not involved. And I think in the very beginning she wasn't involved, and then she became involved, and so now she's getting more and more involved. So she's going to be picking up bookwork pretty soon, and she does know how to photograph, and she's learning how to do listings. So I think once we get to that point, I think things are really going to crank up. So because I'd like to, again, the goal is that she retires in a year or so, maybe 2, and does this full time. So, which should be fun. So I can send her out every day to source. So they actually have garage sales here on Fridays,
Yeah, I know, right?
So we could go out on Fridays or send her to the bins. She doesn't like the bins, guys. She hates the bins. So she'll thrift store all day long, but she hates the bins.
Yeah,
so,
it's just dirty.
Well, it's there's stuff in there you can buy though and get stuff.
I know.
So it just depends. So I'm not a big fan of these bins. They're kind of small.
Ours is just not as nice.
Not as nice, but there's some we've been to some bins. The ones in
really
Tallahassee,
nice.
I think.
Yeah.
That was huge. So we've been to some really big ones. So if you have a big Ben's near you, you're lucky because you can find stuff. Plus, it's a bigger market. I think that's the biggest difference. Our
Yeah.
market's not that big. So the bigger the market, the more you're going to find.
Bigger
So.
town.
Yeah, so, but anyway, that's what's going on, guys. I'm not going to ramble anymore. It's time to go ship. It's actually time to get something to eat, and then it's time to go ship. And then, we're going to see what's going on for the rest of this week, but hopefully we'll get a few more sales. We hope your sales are great.
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
Hope everybody has a great week.
Yes, I think so. I think we need to have a good week. So
Yeah.
kind of going to be the last day for shipping for me is going to probably be Thursday morning. So anything that comes in, hopefully we get it all out by then and get everything started. So it's going to be a fun week, guys. So good luck with your sales. Good luck. Stay safe. We're David and Sherry.
I'm Sherry.
Sorry, last time I keep leaving her name out. I'm so used to doing videos by myself. I don't mean to. So David and Sherry, Breeze Flippers. We'll see ya.
It's okay. Bye, everybody.
Find it, flip it, ship it. Where Breeze